start again in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Thank you very much. I will certainly do my best. Let's get all the alerts here properly instead of messing it up like I did. I don't know why I messed up like I did. Take care, dude. Have a good sleep. Kill that guard. See, this is already so much better. Run up, grab the alert. There we go. No sweat. Why didn't I just do that first time? This is going to be so much smoother. Where'd he go? Not really sure I'm qualified to make tutorials on this section if I can't even get this bit right. Bum 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 bum. Oh, they were talking on the MGS Speedrunners Discord about alerts. Someone pointed out that you can get 6 alerts here. I was like, you can get 7. Another chance to show the video. Completely useless. Completely pointless. You don't need 7. Bum 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 bum. I mean, on all bosses, you don't need 6. It's just. Where'd he go? I was so ahead on that. I'm so ridiculously ahead. That was like super efficient. That was definitely 7 alert efficient there. Which normally I have a special setup for 7 alerts, which I didn't do there. But I think I could have fit in it. I think I could have fit in at 7. Yeah, totally not necessary, particularly on all bosses. Let's warm up. Run over. In we go. And going up. Let's not crouch like that one time in any percent where I did crouch. And then it ended up being my PB. So like every time I did another run, I was already ahead straight away. So don't get shot. Oh, I kind of mistimed that. Oh well, it's no biggie. No biggie. I've been doing the tutorial for this today, for this section. So like last night at like midnight, I was doing all of the recording. I have got a recording of me getting that codec call bang on, frame perfect. You don't hear the codec ring, you don't see the call light come up. I was like, yes, get in, it's going in. I then immediately follow up with one where you get it wrong like I just did, just to sort of show, if you hit it too early, it will be bad.
What was that noise?
Oh, I've just... Okay, no, it's still going, it's still going. I skipped a split and then I thought I'd fucked it up, but no, it's because it was in the elevator. I think it's comparing against the wrong thing. Because it is showing previous segments. So there should be some time showing. Hey, Solid Tony. Welcome to the stream. I saw your name on that list as well, didn't I? A list of racers for this category. And mash circle. And sit around in here. I don't think I got... Yeah, I didn't get the extra rations. Let's get that. Nice. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the time's going to fly by, which is what kind of scares me a little bit. There it is. I knew I did have some times on here. It was just showing the wrong times. Now it's showing the right times. So you actually have something to compare against. I very rarely don't... Oh, Christ, that wasn't great. I very rarely don't get shot there.
Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
Nice.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Like me, do you normally run any percent? Or do you run something complete... Or are you a console runner normally and you switch to PC? I'm actually going to die if I'm not careful. This is not a great fight. I'm a little worried about how much ammo I'm going to have left at the end of it. Okay, cool. Okay, that was messy, and I'm down 7 seconds from. Whilst I haven't done a full run before, I've done the first few bits up until where I crashed the game, so I do have some times to play against. Should not take me long to catch up, because those times were incredibly poor and was before I actually learned what I was doing. Let's use that ration. Okay. Plywood's tutorial has been fantastic. I've been watching through it on streams too. Right. Shoots. 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 Swing around with that ammo. Swing around. Shoots. And done. And look at the time saved. Not a big surprise. Switch shaft. The ammo. Excellent. That was really good. Again, I am going to be practicing more of Grenade Ocelot, but just for my first run, I'd rather not do Grenade Ocelot, and I'd rather get a run in where I don't have any game overs, preferably. God, yeah, I should be fine now. Gonna make the same mistake I made last time. Gonna get caught by that guard. Right, up to floor 1, and now we get to vent glitch. I'm so happy that there's still a vent glitch in all bosses, because I'd be very disappointed if there wasn't one. It saves a bucket of time. Ah, damn it! It wasn't quite far forward enough. That's a shame. I normally get that right. Flutter to the left. Always flutter whenever you can. Left. Run. Okay, now I've been doing very, very well with the tank, so I'm hoping this is going to be good. Throw. Duck. Grenades. Stop now. Lob. In. Good starts. To here. Start to the left.
Yeah, you like this.
Mash. Ah, still couldn't grab them. That was a really good tank. Now I've lost my times. Good up, we still get the beak. Still get the beak. I know there'd be a lot of disappointment if there was no beak. Shouldn't get caught with that guard because he should turn around. Right, let's go and grab the Nikita. Down. Nikita, just the Nikita. We only ever need one Nikita missile. No more, no less. I mean, no less would work. It wouldn't work anyway because no less would be 0. Well, no, sorry, not no. No less would be still 1. Less would be 0. Switch to Nikita. Can't make that codec call happen any quicker. And 1, 2, 3 doors. Up. Left. Up. Up. Switch to chaff part to explode. I'm gonna grab the Famas because grabbing the Famas. How'd you get the diagonal? Just hold it diagonally. Or how did I know where to place it so that it went through the door? That was mainly luck. I don't always get the diagonal that perfect. That's just good timing. Yeah, PC's controls are a little bit whack. PC in general is, and in fact actually a little bit whack is doing it a disservice, I think. I'm quite comfortable with how I've done it now. It took a while to get to a point where I was happy with the controls and things like that.
Feel alive again.
Send over here in case he jumps over there, which he doesn't. Directly over here. Make sure you unequip your weapon, otherwise he'll run up. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of this fight because I kind of need to concentrate. Oh, that was bad. That was not great. Yeah, that was just getting that one hit was a bit bad. That's probably going to cause me to not skip the. Oh, at least he started there. Yeah, I'm probably not going to skip the line of dialogue. That was really good. That was really good luck with where he started. Ah, he came over here.
I've been waiting for this pain.
I just got very lucky with that last one.
Hurt me more.
Okay, that's just saved me from the line. You just can't really prepare. You can't really make it do that. Oh, that's ninja. That was really good. I knew I was too close there. It was good up until the point where I then got hit by that like an idiot. But that was a really good ninja. Yeah, I knew I was too close the moment I did it, but I couldn't back out at that point. Right, it was still really, really good. That's actually not gonna be that easy to ever beat again. I got very lucky with like where I hit him and then he sort of teleported and waited. That was very lucky. Grab some stun grenades because I'm going to need those shortly. Because next on the list is Mantis. Oh, nice fast elevator. That's always good. Right, so let's go and startle Meryl with a shot. Switch to the stun grenades.
Don't move.
I do not set the controls to keyboards.
Okay,
the
let's go.
only thing
I know this place better.
I use an
than
Xbox controller, so I'm using Input
be point
Mapper
man.
to map
Follow me.
control to X on my Xbox controller.
That's strange. There's no guard.
I think that's it. Oh, I also have
happened to the music?
one mapped to
I'll
the
keep a
right
lookout.
analog stick in,
Make
just so
sure
that I
you're
can
ready,
just so
okay?
that I can equip the Socom really quickly at the start of the guard encounter. But that's about it. Like mapping the keyboard controls, particularly the arrow keys to your D-pad or something, is really awkward. Because then it gives you the keyboard version of the controls, which are a pain in the arse. Stop there. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Not gonna grab ammo. Oh, I didn't grab the ammo. That might not be a problem. Just noticed that my splits hadn't gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no point in hitting him anymore. I can't. There we go. It's good phase 1. Only problem is I'm gonna be a bit low on Famas ammo because I went a little trigger happy. I am gonna have to finish him off with the Socom.
You are powerful indeed.
Powerful indeed. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my splits. That's by the quality of the reflection on the floor. Not bad for a PS1 game. To be honest, it's probably not the reflection. It's probably the artwork of the floor. Go and Meryl.
No, it cannot be. No.
Use this one then. Where's he going? That's a pretty good Mantis. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good Mantis. Alright, Sniper Wolf is next.
I'll take point.
See, you can do the
Snake,
whole of
you
Mantis with
follow
just
me.
the Socom and you don't have to pick up the Famas, but I just find the Famas so much easier. And really it is like a second and a half slower to grab the Famas. Right, now let's try and get through here without getting hit by a dog, because shooting them I find very difficult. That's fine. So I've got one more. I gotta make a return trip. I'm not doing box strat to skip this cutscene. I don't think
Snake,
from what I've
what's
heard,
wrong?
box
I thought you
strat
were
isn't
with
worth
dogs.
doing. I would like to know where I
This place is mine. I'll take point.
what
again.
happened with the splits.
Stay back, okay?
I'll have to
radar
investigate
is
where that went wrong.
And since we can't use the mine detector either,
Leave it to me.
I wonder if there's a skip. I wonder if I skip something which I didn't think I'd be skipping. Yeah, Meryl, that's all well and good, but you could just walk straight forwards. Look, Meryl, that was... It's just
So,
just
what do you
pointless. What are you
think?
doing? What
Pretty
do I think?
good,
I think
huh?
that's terrible.
how did you know where the mines were?
It is stupid.
Sounds
If she
weird,
knows where the
but when
mines
Mantis
are,
dove
then she
into
should
my
know the
mine,
shortest
I
route,
was
not
able
a
to
really
see where the
long
mines were
convoluted.
placed.
It's
Are
really
you
dumb.
impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little.
I'd have been more impressed if you just done this. Ta-da! And then preparing for Sniper Wolf, and then it's all the way back to the armory. Yep, on our way to grab the PSG-1. Again, open something I can do out. Yes! Didn't get hit by a dog. Wonderful. That's it. No more cave. I'll be going out of bounds to skip it from now on. So I've got to come back here twice more. Grab the ration. There isn't any ammo there. Through. Oh, I didn't need to be turning there. I remember playing this as a kid and thinking, oh my god, I've got to go all the way back there. But now that I speedrun it and I know how to get there very efficiently, it's really not that far. It felt a lot longer when you're a kid. Nice. So glad I got better at that trick. How do you know where the mines are? Because I watched Plywood's video telling me where they are. All the way down. Leave it that drift. And avoid the mines. Next, I do need to change to stun grenades because I'm going to be using a stun grenade. In fact, I believe this is the last stun grenade I'll be using in the run. I'm going to go and pick up the PSU-1. I do think that this bit is easier than doing it on any percent. Just because you have to get an alert. PSU-1. Ah, I got shot. Annoying. Beautiful. Alright, got the PSG-1. Let's return to Merrill. Just a chaff, because now I need chaff. Door. Straight up. Drifts. Go chaff. Definitely not going to go for Plywood's route through here, because I've only ever got it right once. I've tried it so many times. So, first ever run, proper full run through, knowing the route. I'm going to play it nice and safe. And it does. It only I think it saves about 2, maybe 3 seconds. Plywood's route, which for in a race, or if you're not confident at it, it's just not worth getting it wrong. All right, and now we go back up again. I started my like that a little late. Alright, and now I'm going to GME, so I don't have to go through the bloody cave. Flutter. Oh. I'm a little off. Oh well. Oh. She's behind the pole. There's nothing I can do while she's behind the pole. That's a shame. Ah, oh, behind the pole again. How did that miss her? I don't understand how how one of those shots missed her, but it did. Yeah, that was not great. I've done that fight a lot quicker, but it is mainly down to Yes.
Don't move!
Oh, it looks so. It's so good when he just sort of flops to the floor like that.
Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that.
Darby Chief. Great line. Submit to torture.
You win.
And then this bit, we're just gonna. This is the nice little break in the middle. It's not
enough.
quite the halfway point of the run.
You're human after all. The torture will stop as I promised.
But so far, I'm very happy. This is
I'll have
this
my
is pretty
fun
good so
with
far.
her.
Oh, posture check. Now is a good time. Now is a good time for a posture
I
check.
hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror, my friend.
And then if you've seen my any percent runs, then you will recognise where we are right now. I recognise being in here, because this is usually where we start the game. And there you go. 20 minutes. 20 minutes is how much the vent skip at the very start of the game skips. Roughly. It depends how quickly it takes to actually get in here. To get here in the first place, but yeah, you look at about 10 minutes. It's going to be a codec call on the next music beat. Right, now we just have to wait for... I just have to wait for Johnny. Let's vent glitch again whilst we can. Vent glitch! Onto the bed. Let's take a nap. You know, you now can't stand back up again from this position. Because the game thinks that you're actually underneath the bed, so there's no... you can't get up. Let's do it again. Why not? We've got time to kill. No, we don't. Get over to the door. Here's Socom. That is the one nice thing about this over any percent is you don't spend anywhere near as long in
jeez. He's coming back.
In the cell.
See you later.
Now then, where is my ketchup? Okay, it's just 1 up. So on any percent, it's 2 down. But this time, it's just 1 up. The card is still the same. It's weird. It's weird that the ketchup changes positions. I don't quite know why. Because you've already lost all your stuff by this point on both runs. You have exactly the same items. I don't know why it's different, but it's... the door. Sorry, Johnny. Whoops. A few seconds to run around there. Alright, and it's back to the town. So for a little bit now, at the very least, this is just any percent again. Except I don't need to go and get the PSG1 now. I can just go straight up to... There's a lot of ketchup in a small pack. Here's a whole bottle. We did bring him a whole bottle of ketchup. So yeah, unlike any percent, I now don't have to go down and grab the PSG1 because I've already got it. Unlike any percent though, also the next couple of rooms are slightly different. So here, once I hit that snowdrift, I'm going to go left and throw a chaff. Run along the snow line. We do the same route that we did a minute ago, because we can't do the other route. Chaff. Let's get around that camera. It's not a huge amount of backtracking. It really isn't that bad. So it just feels longer when you're playing casually because you don't know how to get around as efficiently. I mean, obviously you don't know how to get around as efficiently. You're not a speedrunner at that point. Nice flutter stick. Alright, need to listen out for audio cues again. Much better. Oh, I was a bit early there. Oh well. At least I didn't crash the game. That's the important bit. And up the tower we go. Splits are still fine, so yeah, it was just that one split around Meryl. Meeting Meryl and Psycho Mantis was a bit wrong, so I'll have to have a look at what caused that. Alright. Again, if you've watched me do any percent, this will look very familiar. That bit won't. Me picking up bullets and it not just being red saying no, you can't pick these up. That won't look familiar. That'll look strange. That really threw me the first time I did this. I was like, wait, what? I'm picking these up? Of course I'm picking these up. I've got weapons this time. Pretty sure 31 minutes. I'm pretty sure if I was doing any percent at this point, I'd probably be on my way to heat the PAL key by this point. I wonder how long it's gonna, how many runs it's gonna take until I stop just comparing this to 20%. I gotta say, this one is so much more fun than any percent. The bosses are really cool, and some of the other tactics are really cool. The backtracking and having to repeat a couple of bits is a little annoying, but it's not that bad. All right, so repel. Let's hope for a good repel. GME. I'm messing up repel a little bit lately. I'm not quite sure why. Immediately. That's nice. Whee! Swing, that's better. Oh, I jumped off the girder there, so I'm gonna take some damage there. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Right, immediately switch to card key. Grab. Gotta grab the PSG-1 bullets there because I'm going to need them for Wolf. Okay, so next deviation. Back to deviating from 20% now. We're going to be going and fighting the Hind. No GME and going straight to the snowfield. Time for the Hind D. First of the bosses that I learnt today. Let's hope I can remember what I learnt. Let's hope it's a good fight. Let's hope it's a perfect fight. I did manage to perfect the fight twice, reasonably quickly. So I say perfect. It wasn't like world record pace or anything like that, but hit every shot as I was supposed to hit them relatively quickly. Didn't manage to like skip the phases and stuff that need skipping. GME to skip the Otacon cutscene. Round that box because there is a box there. prone just so that I get my camera back, because you've got to do it eventually, so might as well just do it. Proning there only resets the camera and resets triggers. It does not stop you from being invincible. The only thing that can stop you from being invincible once you're in GME is either exiting the area and going into loading a new area, or fully equipping the PSG one. I actually learned a little bit more watching Plywood's video about how the GME trick works, because it's not quite what I thought it was. Basically, all it is that Snake, mechanically in the game, Snake is invincible whilst he's equipping the PSG1. It's so that whilst equipping it, you can't be shot. That can't be interrupted. So we deliberately interrupt it. Oh, that is really awkward to... Oh, I need to first... Right, I needed to first person. Right, here we go. First boss that I've learnt this evening. It's Hind D time. First, yep, that's the first one. That's good. Can I get the second one? Oh, I missed the second one. I hope that still hits. That still hits. I missed the second one, so this isn't going to be a perfect fight. Can I get the third one? Oh, I did actually get it. I fired another missile because I didn't think I was going to get it. That wasn't... Yeah, you can do GME here. I just did. But what it's easier to do, you won't get shot immediately. Let's hang on a sec. Let's see if that happens. Wait. Oh, it's behind the building. I don't like him being behind the building. Oh, he's there. That's good. Just needed to make sure that he never goes down. Oh. Run out of stingers. I think I'm okay. One more shot. Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. There we go. And that's Hind. I missed a couple of shots. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, with the GME, you won't get hit immediately. You won't get hit immediately at the start. So the best thing to do is immediately equip the stinger. Let's watch the missile. Hello, missile. Immediately equip the stinger, fire your first shot, and then GME and go back into the stinger. Then mash select here because there's a codec call with Ocon. Cool. Hind D, I'm very happy with. Oh, equip the card key. Forgot about that. Actually, you don't need to run all the way down there. You can just go to the left. Right, I am gonna, to be on the safe side for this one, I am gonna grab both sets of stinger ammo. I'd like to be at a point where I only need to grab the first set. I mean, eventually I'd like to be at a point where I don't need to grab either. But I'm gonna play it, safer. My first run. Yeah, I don't think it'll take me long to get to a point where I only need to grab the first set. It's then whether I ever get to a point where I don't need to grab the second set. Where I don't need to grab either set even. Gotta be careful because there are still points where I can crash the game. I need to be careful. But we're nearly home free. In the sense that we are nearly at the point where it stops being all bosses and just goes straight into any percent. The exact same route as any percent, which I know very, very well. I don't need this Famas bullet, so I'm never going to use it. the ice speed. That's weird. Right, here we go. Oh, this is... Oh, wow. How the hell did I hit that? Staying behind it. Oh, I got her. That should be it. Not bad. Not too bad. Certainly could be better. Certainly could be a hell of a lot worse. Right. And from here on, we're on any percent. I know exactly what I'm doing from this point onwards. There we go. That is the all bosses section of this run done. Now I just have to... I haven't practiced some of this in a little while. I'll be perfectly honest. So, oh. That was a little messy. Not too bad. Oh, how many... I don't actually know how many grenades I have. And that's the only thing that I'm concerned about. Now, the advantage is if I do run out of grenades for Raven, then I can just shoot him with the Stinger instead. Or the Nikita. I have both options. I have 12 grenades. That's more than enough to kill. Oh, whoops. Forgot to push to go into first person there. Yeah, 12 is more than enough to kill Raven. So that's not an issue at all. Go into GME here so that we skip the codec call that's coming up. Oh. This is looking to be a reasonably good first try. I estimated I'd be somewhere around 110 to 115, but judging by how this has gone, I think this is probably going to be better than I think. Don't want to jinx it, but for a first run, I'm very pleased with how that all went. It's not over yet. I've still got more to do. Ah, damn it. I didn't cook another grenade straight away. Hey, Sorlus. Thank you very much for the raid. Grab some Stinger missiles whilst I'm here. Because you can now. Thank you very much for the raid with your party of 6. You join me as I am 40 minutes into my first ever full run of PC all bosses. Fill up with Stinger ammo because I think I'm going to need it. Which, unfortunately, if you've watched me play any percent, we're at the point where I've now finished the all bosses section and it's the same as any percent. So. It's not going to be anything new or exciting. What is new and exciting, though, is the new music patch that G-Man did. We don't get the zoom every time now, which is a bit of a shame. I like the zoom. But, yes, he managed to get rid of the zoom at the start of every single one of these. because it doesn't happen on console. So that's nice. Some good codec calls there. How am I doing for alerts? Yeah, I'm on 10 alerts. That's fine. Which is as I should be at this point. I was fully expecting to be on 10. There was a revelation here recently. G-Man discovered, presumably because he was looking into the code and stuff.
Snake.
G-Man discovered that it isn't 10 alerts before you get to that cutscene. It's actually 11 alerts before you get to the next floor. So you need to have had 11 alerts by the time you go down this ladder. By the time you go down this ladder, you need 11 alerts. It's not 10 before you reach the command room. But obviously, you get the 11th at that point, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's hope for a good power key. Which power key am I going to get? Actually, as this is my first run, and this is going to be a PB no matter what happens, I kind of don't want it to be a good power key. I kind of want it to be a bit poo. Bomb. Okay, that's... Okay, that was almost the worst possible power key, so I kind of got what I wanted. Aid Seagull. I didn't notice your A up there. I kind of assumed it was Sorreless when I deliberately mentioned him. Hello. My feeling. What can I do to make it up for you? King DDD is a majestic eagle. He is the most majestic of all eagles. Get world record. That ain't happening. I've already not got world record. Definitely not. The world record was beaten yesterday. Not by me, no. No, by Plywood. Plywood got the world record yesterday. By, I think it was something like 4 seconds or something like that. It was 1 hour, 2 minutes and 48 seconds, I think it was. And the record before that was 53 seconds. It's alright, 5 seconds I think he beat the world record by. Which was very impressive. I am worried about who I'm going to be facing in the race, particularly if it's someone like Plywood. But it is seeded. I don't know whether that means they seed it so that like the top seeds play against each other first, or I don't really know how seeding works. It's not something I've ever really looked into before. So I don't know if it's like is the number 1 seed. Does the number 1 seed face off against the number 2 seed first, or does the number 1 seed face off against the worst seeded player first? Because if it's that, then I am definitely going to be working on my seeding. Oh, I already got that. I already got that stinger ammo after I beat Raven, so I don't need this go. I can grab that stinger ammo. I got plenty of stuff for the seconds. In case anyone is curious, because I'm talking about seeding, players will be seeded depending on what their current ranking is. So at the moment, I am unseeded because I have not submitted a time. Once I've submitted this time, once I've submitted this run, which I will be doing at the end of this, I will be seeded. And I'm hoping it's going to be a reasonable seed. Right, so 3, 2, 1. Chaff. There we go, we don't get the zoom every time now. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed by the lack of zoom. But it also, yeah, it is not, it is kind of a bit refreshing. Remember my menuing. I said it's actually been like probably about 3 weeks since I last ran any percent. Which means my old pal Liquid Snake's coming up. Still got it. Still got the moves. Alright, let's go heat the key. As we are on our way to the blast furnace. Oh, as all I'm doing is running around. I did want to make another notice about another speedrun. I did announce recently, and I've been posting it on the Discord server, that I'm going to be repeating my Klonoa 2 run tomorrow. And I originally said it was going to be at 1 o'clock GMT tomorrow afternoon. However, there has been a slight complication, which I should have known about, because I've known about it for ages. My car is getting picked up tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what time it's getting picked up. All I know is it's tomorrow afternoon. I mean, my car is getting picked up because my finance has ended on it, and I am giving it back. At the moment, I have no use for a car, so I am giving it back. Hopefully, I'm not charged anything for any of the damage to it. Demeaning Seagull will know all about that damage because he was in the car when it got damaged. I'm not trying to say it was his fault or anything. We got rear-ended by someone. Yeah, so my car is getting picked up tomorrow, and obviously I have to be there to hand over the keys and hand over the paperwork. So I'm hoping that's going to happen early in the afternoon, but if it doesn't, then I can't start the Klonoa run until it's done, because I can't be halfway through the Klonoa run and then get a call saying, "We're outside, where are you?" Okay. I mean, I could, but it kind of killed the run a bit. So yeah, I will do the Klonoa run tomorrow whenever I can. So if you keep an eye on Twitter, Discord, there's links down below to both of those if you would like to know when those are happening. Where I am forgetting to push triangle to go into first person. Because it's been 3 weeks. I don't know, actually, there's no codec call here, I don't know what's tuning. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this Klonoa run because I am going to automatically shave 20 minutes. I can't believe it's not one change. I've had to buy a new cable. That's right, I've bought a new cable to shave 20 minutes off my run. it's weird and silly. Socom bullets, I can pick them up. For some clarification now on why a new cable is going to save me 20 minutes. Because it's a PS2 game, it's one of those PS2 games where in PAL regions, so Europe, where we had PAL rather than NTSC, we had the option of whether we played our games, some games if they gave you the option, and Klonoa does, of playing either at 50Hz or 60Hz, depending on what your monitor was. And recently I discovered, because I watched other speedruns and couldn't understand why Klonoa was running so damn quickly, that playing Klonoa 2 in 60Hz speeds the game up by 1.2 times the speed of 50Hz, meaning over a just over 1 hour run, you automatically shave. Oh shit! I forgot to. Fuck! I was so busy talking, I forgot to I forgot to to exit the room. I think I lost about a second or two. I think I lost 2 seconds there because I was too busy talking and not looking at the timer. Oh, it's definitely heated. But yeah, just by switching to 60 Hertz and having the game run 1.2 times quicker over a 1 hour run, it shaves 20 minutes. So it'll actually be a 45-minute run instead of a 1 hour 5-minute run. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. I'm a bit annoyed that I've been running that on and off for 4 years and never. Oh, it is a lot. It is ridiculous. Because like every time I finished a run, you know, all of my 1 hour and 5 is my best. The one I did last weekend, 1 hour and 5 is my best run. But every time I'd done it previously, it was around the 2 hour 10 mark, you know, that sort of time. And then I look at the world records, and the world record is like 1 hour 35. I was like, how do I shave half an hour? I can understand where I'm going wrong. You know, I get a couple of deaths, certain bits aren't perfect, you know, but 30 minutes? Where do I shave that from? I just thought maybe I'm just bad, and I am bad. I'm not great at it, but yeah, I discovered that I'm just crippling myself. The reason for the new cable is that every monitor I've tested with an HDMI cable, because that's all I've got, digital signals don't like change. Basically, whenever the game goes to a loading screen, the refresh rate kind of updates, and as a digital signal through HDMI, it then has to update digitally, which is very slow, which results in a black screen. The game goes to a black screen for about somewhere between 1 and 2 seconds, and it means for the first 1 to 2 seconds of the level after the loading screen, I'm blind and I can't see. All I'm looking at is a black screen. It doesn't show up on the stream because the stream isn't outputting to HDMI. It's only after it's hit the stream. Goes into my computer, fine, but it's when it then goes through to the screen that I'm playing on. So I've acquired myself a component cable because I have a monitor that will allow me to plug a component cable in instead. And that doesn't have the same issue because it's an analog signal then and not a digital signal. And analog doesn't have that same issue. Alright. Next boss time. It's Rex. Now I've got to be careful here because it's down. On any percent, you won't have ever talked to Deep Throat, so you don't have his number. So on any percent, when you go into that menu, it's right. Excuse me, it's right to get to Otacon. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. Alright, here's Rex. Forward. Ooh, different music again. Thank you, B-Man.
I can finally die. After Zanzibar,
Please don't crash.
taken from the battle.
Oh, phew. Like, it hasn't happened. I think fixing my core affinity has fixed it.
Undying shadow in a
I'm still scared that it's going to crash there.
But soon it will finally.
Oh, hey, B-Man. Yay, we get some Jurassic Park. Let me start. Oh. Quick decided to. That was a little bit slow. A little bit slow. I've certainly done better.
you win.
Oh, that was really
You
nice
still
listening to
be able
different
to
music.
say that.
I've got no idea if the music or anything here is different because I now have to mute my headphones so that I can
Could enjoy
concentrate. Come on,
brief
let's get a
moment
good
of
let's get a good liquid. Let's finish this strong. Damn, this is gonna
cross
be a lot
this
quicker than I
line,
thought it was gonna be.
Fall. At this height,
Rex
it will
confirmed
kill
Dino.
even you.
That is good timing. Alright, anyway. Just time. That's been like 3
How about you,
minutes.
Snake? Nice shot!
Oh no!
Snake!
Okay, messed it up, but I recovered. That was, I don't quite know how I messed that up, but whatever. But that was, I'd be happy with that if that was an any percent run. I'd be happy with that.
Darn, no key.
All right, let's finish strong.
I got him. Let's go.
No good.
I got it. Snake, jump in. Snake, hold on.
All right, here we go. Damn, this is going to be sub 105. I was estimating I'd be 10 to 15 minutes slower than this. Oh, there's a bit of lag there.
Good job, Snake. Let's go.
Archon just started his second line. That was a little slow. It wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, this is
Here they come.
yeah, this is
Damn, we can't get through. Snake, you gotta clear a path.
that was a bit nasty.
You did it,
Yeah, there's a
Snake.
little bit of frame rate loss. I know Plywood had been complaining that
Not yet, Snake.
I know Plywood had been complaining that
It's
Liquid,
not over
he was
yet.
having issues with Liquids. As in the actual Liquid fight, not this bit. I'm gonna shut up so I can concentrate here. Yes! Oh, that's really good. Oh, and I got the first one. Missed the second one. Oh, this is really good. Up until that point. Where I then jinxed. Oh! Hit him! Oh, that's a shame. That was going really well. But that is going to be it, I think. I think I've already done enough hits. There we go.
Snake, look.
There we go.
Hold on.
Need to score.
Snake.
This is going to be it. Wow, sub 104 for a first attempt. There we go. 103.48.93. Oh, I was 700ths of a second being a second slower. Wow, I estimated, I think I estimated somewhere between 110 and 115. But yeah, for my first ever full run, 103.48. In fact, the world, like, Plywood's world record, if I recall correctly from yesterday, Plywood's world record is 102.48, isn't it? If it is, I'm only a minute behind world record, and that's my first ever full run. If I'm right on that time, I could be wrong on that time. Whew. Bloody hell. That is yeah. I've got to say, this is so much more fun than any percent. I liked any percent because it was quick and because it was funny, because going out of bounds and doing all that. And I'm still really glad I learned any percent first. And if anyone wants to learn Metal Gear Solid on PC, I would absolutely suggest that you learn any percent and do well at any percent before tackling all bosses, because all bosses then becomes so much easier, because I haven't had to learn the entire run. I've just had to learn the differences, and there's not that many differences. It's just learning the bosses mainly. Yeah, some definite time saves. Major time saves would include what? The guard encounter was terrible. Guard encounter could have been better. Ocelot, I went with Socom Ocelot rather than Grenade Ocelot. Grenade Ocelot is very, very much quicker. Hind D wasn't perfect. Wasn't quite perfect. Wasn't far off, but it wasn't quite perfect. Both Sniper Wolves are very random. Both of them could have had improvements. I had God mode. Sniper Wolf 1 in practice once. Liquid I kind of messed up a little bit. Grenade or no balls. I have learnt Grenade. I just didn't want to do it in my first run and completely mess it up. Liquid, obviously there was a bit of a problem. But I recovered from that quite well. Escape was great up until the point where we were then side by side. Trying to think what are the other bosses. Raven was slow because I forgot to throw a second grenade immediately. And I think that's mainly it. So there's a lot of time. Obviously, there's a lot of time saves. It was only my first ever run, but I'm really, really happy with that. Yeah. Escape was great until I said it was great. I completely jinxed it, so I should stop doing that. All right. Just so, because obviously this is going to go on YouTube, so just for YouTube's sake, if you have watched all the way to the end, thank you very much. I've been Nick RP Green. Check out the stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 PM GMT, where you'll see me run this live, like these fine folks just did. Peace.